So something that was announced last year that I'd been waiting on, literally like a year before that even, um, just arrived today after waiting a little under 2 weeks. We won't talk about that part. Is in this nice baggie right here. It just came in. I'm gonna be giving it a nice little unboxing, well, unbagging, as some might say. Well, my AEW Blacksmith Apparel jerseys have arrived, being Kenny Omega's and Swerve Strickland's. Now, I did order these both at the same time, which, of course, comes with pros and cons. Pros, free shipping. Cons, it took a bit longer to arrive because not only did I have to wait till they shipped out the Kenny jerseys that sold out the first day because I got mine in 5 minutes, I also had to wait for them to start shipping the Swerve jerseys because they started getting the Kenny jerseys out literally a week ago. But I'm just now starting to see people pop up with their Darby Allin jerseys and Willow jerseys, and I haven't seen any Swerve jerseys yet, actually. So this will be my first time actually seeing one in person. The only one I've seen has been on Swerve Strickland's body himself. Jesus Christ, these look nice. Whoa. That Kenny logo is so vibrant. It is so shiny. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to look at the Kenny. I want to look at that one last. That one makes me nervous. And we're going to look at the Swerve jersey first. All right. Swerve jersey in hand. This is interesting, little baggy. I ordered a large. Honestly, like just off the material I'm seeing, it looks like an XL. Like, hold up here. It's looking kind of extra large to me right about now. Before I actually open up the jersey and look at it, I do want to say this is not my first Blacksmith Apparel order. I've got the LIJ jersey off of the New Japan Tokon shop, which honestly got here in like 3 or 4 days because they ship out of LA. So I got that one pretty quick. It was on a discount at that time. I got the Leo Rush tracksuit off of Blacksmith Apparel's official site. Pre-ordered that, so that took like 2 months to get to me. And then this I ordered off Shop AEW instead of Blacksmith's official site because I was like, is that going to ship out of the UK? I'd rather avoid that. So I ordered it off of Shop AEW because I was like, that might ship from like Chicago. I'll get it in like 5 days. You end up shipping one from Wisconsin. Two, I got the free shipping, so it was 5 to 8 day shipping, and it shipped out on the 7th day, and I didn't get it until day 13. So it's all good. Not too worried about that. I feel like I should show the other Blacksmith stuff I have before I show the new editions, and I'll show the new stuff first. Okay, so Swerve Strickland's jersey. Yep. The tire marks look really nice. They look more vibrant on camera, honestly. They're more subtle in person. They're a lot more subtle in person. Swerve's house on the back of the neck. I like the sleeve quality. It feels like the LIJ one. That is nice. Yeah, that's embroidered. I like that, so I don't have to worry about it coming off or anything. Yeah, but that's embroidered too. That's stitched in there. Yep, I like that a lot. I do think that's a bold move. I think it's really cool though that they do that. There's no tag. They just put the logos and such into the jersey, so you can't really cut it off, first off, and you don't need to cut it off. They also like printed the size of the jersey onto the jersey, so it just says large there. Yeah, okay, it's a large for sure. That is very nice. That looks so good. It feels really good. It's like, that is crazy. Okay, hold on. Now I'm really excited for the Kenny one. Now I'm extremely excited for the Kenny one. I'm so hyped for the Kenny one. I'm nervous for that one. Drum roll, please. I am scared. I'm kidding, I'm not scared. This is really cool. Oh my god, that looks crazy. Yo, I really hope that is durable and doesn't come off ever. I hope that the design on it stays iridescent forever, and I hope that it stays stuck into the jersey. I really hope that doesn't peel. If that peels, I will be so sad. But that is so cool. That is sick. The iridescent logo is so cool. Hold on. Yo. That is insane. All right, let's look at the full thing. Ooh. That is sick. It's got the Kenny Omega sponsor on the front in katakana. Looks like, yeah. It's got one wing printed on both sides. Oh, it appears there's a message. Oh. Okay. Oh, it also says Kenny Omega across the whole thing. Like in the background. In the background, it also says Kenny Omega just through the whole thing with a big wing over it. Just, yeah, that's sick. I like how they do the sleeves so much. I need to try these on. I'm gonna try these on now. Oh, I don't think I ever noticed the logo on the back of it. Yeah, I don't think I noticed that. That's crazy. I don't think I saw that there before. The blacksmith logo is like a carbon looking design, which is also iridescent. This is crazy, dude. Okay, real quick, let me line up all my blacksmith apparel stuff. Let me actually, yeah, on this tape. Let me actually line up all my blacksmith apparel stuff on this desk here. While I'm doing this, I will say I've been a fan of Blacksmith Apparel's work for a good bit of time. I even tried to shoot them an email to model for them. Woo! Of course, no response, but you gotta shoot your shot, dude. I definitely, I was going hard on them early last year, talking about them potentially doing a collaboration like this with AEW. Specifically because there were so many factions that it made so much sense for, so much potential sense, and they would respond with like eyeball emojis and such, and I was like, yeah, I know I'm right and it's coming soon. Yeah, they would say stuff like, yeah, coming soon, just hint that something was coming, which I always thought was pretty cool, that they at least engage online, which even to this day I still have more ideas that they could possibly use. Oh, I'm not even sure if I should say that out loud. But it is very interesting because this is one of the newer wrestling merchandise brands to come out. It's out of the UK, so of course it's mainly soccer jerseys and such. But I was like, of course, if anywhere's gonna make good jerseys of this sort, it's gonna be the UK. And I saw a lot of their earlier work with some talent like Josh Alexander and Steve Macklin and Mickey James, and I was like, this is actually going to be something, and it's going to be crazy. And I think that it would be very smart of wrestling promotions to go all in, no pun intended, on a brand like this. It's sort of like when WWE started working with ProSphere. I was like, if the rest of the industry starts working with blacksmith apparel, the game changes. So I will say that with time, they definitely went up in their quality. It's hard to explain exactly how, though, because they have just changed how they went about certain things and how they do certain things. Because, of course, I got the Blacksmith Apparel Leo Rush tracksuit off of their website, the official Blacksmith website, for pre-order. And of course, this tracksuit comes with a full-on tag, and then the logo is stitched in just exactly the same as it was on the other jerseys, which of course they've experimented with the color of it, with, like, of course, the new Swerve one, and of course double on the Kenny Omega one. That's a full iridescent color changing logo. So of course they've upgraded that, right? Of course they've maintained this nice stitched in circle style logo. Of course they experimented with bigger logos, different shapes, like LIJ's, and Swerve's is slightly rigid in that reticle, and then Kenny is a completely different material. These are stitched. Both of these are stitched in. It's hard to tell. It feels like it's maybe glued. Feel all the stitching and design. This one's honestly a softer patch. This one's a bit harder than this. This is also slightly softer. You can see I can bend that. Maybe that just happens with wear and washing and such. But this is more rigid. Maybe it's just with time that happens. But even with the actual like sponsor design portion of the jerseys, I feel like the LIJ and the Kenny Omega ones are very similar in look, except obviously they use black outlines for the Kenny sponsor. The Swerve one it's glossy. It's got a little bit of a glitter look to it, which I think is very cool for that to be exclusive to this one, because I don't think any of the other ones have like kind of glossy gold glitter glisten look to it. And of course he's got his tire marks, he's got his reticle, Kenny's got his one-winged Omega logo, LIJ logo, dead brand, dead faction unfortunately. But again, on the tags, this is the full tag, and then for the jerseys they don't do the full tag, but they also went a different route with how they put the branding and the logos. So they put Blacksmith Forged by Greatness AEW official licensed product large. Here they put of course the logo updated, but it's just Blacksmith underneath the letter of the size, and officially licensed New Japan Pro Wrestling, and the New Japan logo up there. They upgraded literally everything. I'll say the collars are all similar quality, which makes sense. Of course, they experimented with the colors more on the collar to jersey, which obviously LIJ is a bit more formal when it comes to their fashion. But I mentioned the sleeves. The sleeves are actually similar. I do feel like these sleeves are pretty similar, actually, now that I feel it. Sleeves are pretty similar to before. They just use different colors. But I do like the tag idea. I feel like these might be more susceptible to damage than the old way was, but honestly this way looks so much better, and I don't really think that's something you're gonna have to worry about too much. But I do feel like they are legitimately just gradually making adjustments and upgrades to their product and what they're doing, which I think that's a very good work on Blacksmith's part on these. For sure. I suppose next it would be time to try it on, because what am I gonna do, not try it on? I gotta make an outfit out of it, dude. I have to see it on my own body. Can I not do that? Is that something I can't do? I have to, I literally have to. This is my thing. I'm gonna change really quick. I'm wearing my common colors, neutral tones, the beiges, the browns, the blacks, the whites. I'm currently in my neutral tones, real comfy in my sweatsuit here. I'm gonna try these out. I usually last jersey I got, because the LIJ jerseys were on a clearance sale because the faction died, I got it in a medium because large sold out. So this one's like skin tight on me just about. So with that being said, I was like, technically they're all made in the UK, so it should be like UK medium, even if I ordered it on Tokon Shop. That makes sense to me, so I did that. It's about a UK medium. I'm a big boy, however, so it is tight. And in that right, I was like, well, since that's a bit tight, my size must be large in these. So I got both the Kenny Omega jersey and the Swerve Strickland jersey in a large. For reference, I'm like 5'9.5", 5'10", 185 pounds, around there somewhere. All right, let's give these things a nice little try on. Let me change. Stop looking at me, please. Pants have been changed. You know, Blacksmith Apparel, we're cool, right? Like, you could throw your boy a sponsor or something. You know, you can throw your boy a little sponsor or something. It wouldn't hurt you too much, I don't think. Honestly, you know, you could, you know, slide your boy a little sponsor, little sponsor. You know, you can throw your boy some merch. You know. I mean, to be honest, like, you know what colors I rock with, you know, they're literally all over the room. Beige, you know. You can slide your boy a custom jersey, you know. I'll rock your stuff all the time, dude. You can slide your boy a little sponsor, dog. Like, unproblematic icon, dude. Like, you just slide your boy a little sponsor. Feel half bad. Doesn't look half bad. I think I'd prefer these in darker pants. Which I have gray. Hold on. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Darker pants is a lot better. You ever gonna wear this one? I think it's best if you wear gray, dark gray, or black pants. It just fits it so much better. Yeah, I tried the light blue denim. I didn't like that at all. But in gray, this is great. These are great in gray pants, black pants. Some might reach for like yellow or red pants, but yeah, I wouldn't do that. Black pants or gray pants, this is really good. This is very, very good. All right, on to Kenneth. Yeah, what I think is absolutely nuts about this jersey is you're about to see it literally everywhere. Like, everyone's gonna have these. And it's like, it feels like kind of an exclusive thing that it feels like an if you know you know kind of thing. It's gonna be available for literally everybody. I think AEW needs to go all in on, no pun intended, I keep saying that. They need to double down on the Blacksmith Apparel collaboration because like it's so good. Everyone's gonna love these. They're not super expensive either. It's like if you're a fan of this person and they have this jersey and it's not so expensive, it's like there's these really good jerseys that are made in the UK. It's like, that's insane. Like, they're relatively affordable. Like it's like $75 and it's so good. These are so good. These are such good quality. They are such good quality. This is actually crazy. They look so good too. This is insane work. Let me try the Kenny jersey with the light blue pants. So now I'm in light blue denim. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Okay, so when it comes to these jerseys, I think they look better. I think they look better in darker pants, both of them. So yeah, when you're wearing these, for men at least, I feel like for women it could work a little different because their shape's different. We're more blocky. But yeah, on us, honestly, this isn't terrible. This isn't bad, but I do feel like it looks better with the gray pants because it's a darkish grayish garment. So yeah, I would probably go with like darker colored pants. I do want to try blacksmith on blacksmith. I'll try the Kenny jersey and the Swerve jersey in the Blacksmith Apparel tracksuit, the Leo Rush tracksuit. I'll see how that feels. Here's how the Kenny Omega jersey looks in the Leo Rush tracksuit. I feel like, yeah, I like that brands, I do like when brands make stuff that looks even better with their own products. It's like it can look good with other stuff, but it looks the best with other of their own atmosphere or environment. Yeah, that looks really good with this. Now let me try the Swerve one. And here is the Swerve jersey in the Leo Rush tracksuit. Honestly, I feel like the Kenny one fits a little bit better with this looks good. It does make I feel like the Kenny Omega one flowed more with the tracksuit,
whereas I feel like the Swerve one becomes the centerpiece. And I think that would be the case with either of the other ones in the AEW collection, where it would make them the centerpiece. I even think that the LIJ one like meshes better with this tracksuit in particular. Um, yeah, this because of the gold on it. I think because the LIJ soccer jersey, even with the collar and all that, it flows better. This looks really good in this tracksuit as a centerpiece though. And I think that it still works. It still works as that centerpiece, and that's fine. Yeah, as a centerpiece though, it still looks good. I think that any jersey that Blacksmith Apparel releases would look good in this tracksuit. It just would. It just how they made them, because this is a black and white tracksuit. Now they do have plain black tracksuits, which would probably look good with any of the jersey, even better. Like it'd flow perfectly because it's all black. It's canvas. So then you'd be putting on a statement in the center, which yeah, this becomes a statement on literally anything you wear for sure with all the gold trim. Yeah, and this LIJ jersey I wear quite literally all of the time. Like I think I've worn it to 2 big shows. I think I wore it, as a matter of fact, I think I wore it to both Revolutions. Yeah, I believe I wore this exact shirt, this jersey, to Revolution last year and Revolution this year. Which it is crazy that happened twice. I didn't even think about it actually. I was debating on wearing my Adam Cole shirt to this Revolution, but I just ended up putting this one on. Yeah, this is an outfit I've done a lot. Like I've done this outfit a ton. Like a bunch actually. I've done this a lot. LIJ jersey and Leo Rush tracksuit. I've worn this combination a whole bunch. Like I use all the time, and it seems that it's gonna be adjusted a little bit because that Kenny jersey, yo, that is so good. Like I'm actually probably gonna start replacing merch with Blacksmith stuff and Soul Sports stuff. But yeah, on top of these, like, I do kind of want the rest of the AEW collection. I really like the Darby one. I really like the Willow Nightingale one. I wanted the Bullet Club Gold one back when they released it. I don't know if it's still out. If it is, I'll try and get my hands on that. I still want the regular Bullet Club one. I kind of stalled on that one. I shouldn't have. I got the LIJ one. And the thing is, when it came down to the factions, I was really throwing out ideas. Like, I was really throwing out ideas to Blacksmith. Because there's so many things they could do with AEW. And I think AEW should go and do that within the next year. I feel like at All In, they're going to announce more. I sure hope they do. I really hope they do. Because Blacksmith Apparel's made some of the best merch ever, actually, for these specific wrestlers. And I think they need faction merch. I think they need to make Hurt Syndicate jerseys. I think they should make basketball jerseys for like the Young Bucks and stuff. Yeah, I think they should make basketball jerseys as well. I feel like it would have to be based on people who would wear jerseys, though. So like, Hurt Syndicate could do it. I think Jet Speed could do it. They could do Jet Speed stuff. They've done Speedball stuff before, as a matter of fact. So they could do Jet Speed stuff. They could do Conglomeration. They could do Orange Cassidy. They could do the Briscoes. They could do FTR. Kyle Fletcher would be sick. You know, Okada one would be nice. They did Josh Alexander. Takeshita one would be insane, although I think he's kind of too big for jerseys. Possibly. Maybe. I think they'll make it size. Takeshita one would be nice. Or they can just encapsulate 16 people and make a Don Callis family jerseys. I think that'd be funny. But anyways, I love this merch. Actually, this merch is crazy. But all in all, I really love this stuff. This stuff's actually sick. This stuff's actually crazy. I really like this merch. I'm gonna wear these all the time. I might actually start getting rid of merch because I'm just wearing Blacksmith Apparel stuff at this point. It's legit the most comfortable merch I've worn. It feels kind of premium, actually, compared to most merch that releases. So like I'm starting to feel like excluding myself to exclusive and premium style merch like this. This is really good. Like I ordered my tracksuit from the Blacksmith site pre-order. I got it 2 months later. I ordered the LIJ jersey off of the New Japan Tokon shop, and I got it probably 3 or 4 days later. And then I got these on Shop AEW and they got here in 2 weeks, which there was an expedited shipping option. I didn't feel like paying the extra 15 bucks. I should have done that. That's kind of on me. But this stuff is crazy. This is actually insane. This is legit some of the best looking merch out there. This is the most wearable merch out there. A lot of 100% cotton t-shirts are not comfortable at all. These are polyester. I really like polyester merch. This feels like you are representing a league, an actual league, a straight up sports league. And I think that is something that was long due and necessary in the wrestling industry, for sure. And they did it. I saw when they were starting, I was like, oh, that might be something worth investing in. Then the UK though, I don't know if I want to pay for shipping, but like AEW really needs to go all in on this one, on Blacksmith for sure. This stuff's really good. I'm gonna do a photo shoot in these, legitimately. If you need merch recommendations, I have unofficial merch, official merch, official autograph merch, unofficial autograph merch. As in, the merch was technically from a collectible shop, but it's autographed by real champions. I've ordered autograph stuff on WWE shop. I've got autograph stuff in person. Japan autograph posters was a freebie. I don't really count it. It was a freebie. I need to put it in a frame on the wall already. It's starting to mess up on the edges. I should have left it in a sleeve until I got a frame for it. Got stuff off AliExpress. Like, got stuff off other places. We got stuff at merch stands autograph. Hi Tony Storm. I bought the Universal title at a merch stand at SmackDown. And I got comics. I got the AEW DC Comics collaboration. I got almost all of it. I'm trying to get all of it. I'm almost done. I also got the Origins comic, but it was kind of messed up in shipping, so I returned it. I'm gonna try and get another one later. I've got Soul Sports stuff. I got stuff off Shop AEW, New Japan Tokon Shop, WWE Shop, and Blacksmith's official site. I ordered stuff from Stardom's official site out of Japan. If someone wants me to make a video about where is the best place to order merch for specific purposes or whatever, I got you. I know at this point. But yeah, if you need recommendations, you can ask in the comments. You can ask for a video. I got free time now. Yep, I made free time. And I'll get off my video.